Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18
These
on
heroics,
EA
man.
Sports.
Ooh, minus 25?
In today's matchup, the
Lord.
passing game will be a focus. The Vikings are number
Minus
one
25
in forcing
turnovers,
interceptions, and they'll be up against a Niners team that will need to avoid those turnovers.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Minnesota Vikings. First down, Garoppolo. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Such a ball hit, bro.
That's now a second interception.
Why you pausing the game, cuz? That was a mistake.
Many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Following the interception, Bradford on the right side, caught by Green. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Sam Bradford, I see you out there.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
And the sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with it.
Oh, yeah.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Off the play fake, Bradford. And that is incomplete.
Injury timeout? Minnesota. All right, good. Not me. Not me, boy.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing third down. Working out of the gun, Bradford.
That's that man, 99.
7-yard line, he's sacked. DeForest Buckner in there to get him.
There's that man.
14 for him on the year. And Santos able to.
All right, we fucked up at the beginning and threw a pick early, so. That's the second half that you lost. That's all.
And the first 3 points of the night belong to our home team as they get the field goal on the game's initial drive.
Dalvin Cook is injured,
solid drive. It didn't wind up in the end zone, but that's okay. You've got something positive on the board, and you got the early lead.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Of course
after
we want to throw the ball.
Last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
We don't give a damn.
Texas A&M.
Little lag spike right there.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle.
Let's see if we can get some easy yards here, bro.
No gain.
Coverage here.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line.
Steps up into the pocket.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Our receiver swap. Need PA
First down and 10 now
fly.
for the offensive group.
We're going to keep pressing this guy over here, bro.
They go play action here on first down. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Sir. Come on, Jimmy. Don't miss that.
Couldn't connect.
That's the success they had on the second play of the drive. I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go
Daniel.
3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle of the block as the defense just did there?
Sure. Ten yards still left.
Oh, we
on
had one right there,
second
boy.
down.
Not gonna lie.
Play clock winding down. Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. Man open left side is Brown.
Let's go.
And he takes it down
Go.
deep into enemy
Simple blitz, but we max
territory.
protect on that ass,
A
bro.
big play there for the Niners. 51 yards. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's first and goal. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Michael Floyd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Let's get it. Point.
Gold now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Excuse me, somebody's at the 14. Thank you. We don't need any, saint situations going on around here.
And now out comes
Boyle.
Minnesota. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
And his first
Walk him out.
the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's second down. On play action, Bradford going to look deep for Jeffrey. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
That sucks.
Let's check in with our referee.
Kick his fucking ass, man. Cornerback 2 inside. There we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They go play action. Now Bradford.
Today.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's why he's on the inside.
It looked like he had his hands on it for
Not today, buddy.
Let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. From the gun, Bradford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls.
That never happened ever in life, bro. That's insane.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
What a fact. Kittle. Right there. The inside one. I like the inside one here. That play.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run to the backup. This is Williams. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit at the 23.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does.
I wanted to wait till he set,
right there, kind of played into their hands.
Pressure.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
A play fake. Bradford. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
Oh, damn, I got an aggressive pass rush. Oh, well, leave it on for one last play. Why not?
But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Yeah, he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Bradford on 3rd and 2. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now, they're not close to the 1st down.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Throwing on 2nd. No, he almost had it.
Sean Lee, get away.
One interception, just missing.
Go away, Sean Lee.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
On 3rd down, Booker. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
He's going to a little zone here.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Oh, yeah. Please play cover 4. Cover 4.
They'll throw with Garoppolo. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Double buzz, cover 3.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
And the 13-year man.
Thank you, Lord Jeebus.
And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players. And maybe
no fucking way, bro. Oh, way, bro. Like, how many games in a row is it going to happen to me, sons?
Ladarius Green.
Fucking trip pass.
Now on the year. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. When they drew that up, I think they envisioned it ending in a house call.
Madden go Madden, bro. Let's go, man.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special.
Madden go Madden, bro.
Let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are all
my God. He had, like, what, 4 yards of offense until that play?
They just put him in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And Hill running right through it. And he will take it back only to about
because I get caught in the animation, I lose 6 yards. Okay, that's cool.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Garoppolo. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The linebacker on him.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Bro, yo, right through a circle, 40 yards down the fucking field, bro.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone.
I threw 2 circles, 50 yards down the fucking field, man.
Play action now, Bradford.
Come here.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead.
Nothing good happens from hurry up. There you go, buddy. There you go. Don't want to hurry up against this defense.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second down, Bradford. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
On these corners, boyo.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long for Bradford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another
taking
boomer.
it. Come on.
He's going to field this at the 4. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Williams. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Man, blitzes a lot. It's interesting. Minute warning.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. More from Minneapolis after this. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
See if we can get some yards here.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. He finds Taylor, complete.
Good 1st down.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection.
Check is our guy. Looking to come from there.
On 1st down, Garoppolo.
That block.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? So after that big play,
stretches our call because we have power as an audible.
Their heels.
Go with power.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Noah Brown, the Ohio State man, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
Cover 3.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Actually use a bar on that play.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone.
As you on the left, I threw right.
Force them to go for 3 and not giving up 6.
And
one adjustment I did miss on that play, though. That's the play on the field, man.
At 13. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on here and pass the ball. Let's see what you want to do, brother.
Comes Minnesota. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. Bradford on 1st down. On the right side, caught by Green. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Bradford saying, let's go, fellas, urging his guys to get set. Bradford now.
Them boys, man.
And bring him down.
Them boys.
Chris Wormley, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
7 sacks for Wormley. Didn't even start the season.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
I'll take the ball back, though.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we come upon halftime.
I ain't that
score 13-all. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report.
On the line.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Now Bradford. Scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. To throw again. Bradford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
In search of something here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Bradford getting his guys ready. On play action. Bradford. He's going to air one out. Jeff, that's caught at the 25. Territory.
Hey,
Play for the Vikings on 3rd down.
What I mean, bro, these prayers, son, they be answered, my nigga. These prayers get answered, bro.
So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. From the red zone now, Bradford. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Wow. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Wow.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 3rd down, Bradford. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
The fucking 16-year veteran.
16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
They go play action here on first down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 11 yards for number 11.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking
it up. Oh, my God. Look at the no hunter.
Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
I've been in the same formation 3 plays in a row. I just realized
that. The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Run, give me a third time. He's gone. He's gone, bro.
Off at the 16. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
G-Man, he's in trail technique. I put the ball up outside, bro.
You're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means
3 picks in this game, bro?
Go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Lock in, man. Lock in, man.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line. Now, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
On the counter, here's Williams. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
3 picks, bro.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3 Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now.
Again, it's Williams. Gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down.
Yo, I wanted to hurry up against that.
19 at a first down.
Well, how many times have we seen this game that speed kills and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Garoppolo now. Coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Sharif Floyd in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Bradley Pinion now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his
10-point lead going to the 4th. Okay.
Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium.
All right.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Inside the 5, baby. Let's go.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. From the gun, Bradford. And he's
still
able
caught
to
that.
find Diggs.
Wow.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
In search of something here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Bradford getting his guys ready.
Come on, bro.
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Bradford. Open man is there. It's complete.
My player just dumbed out like that on a corner, bro. Okay, bro.
Adam Thielen, 77 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game,
17 points.
They're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And he'll be knocked down sideways. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Garoppolo on first down. He's got the hook up to Floyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now whistles here. The boys for the 49ers might adjust.
Yo, let's not, like, we're not acting like we're a fucking 15-0 team right now, bro. Seriously. It's fucking insane. Just play today.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's going to drop this off to his
I had
fullback.
the corner. I had the
and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's got Floyd out left. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
All that fucking time, bro.
Cobb now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Look at that big hit on this rookie halfback, bro.
Maybe a yard up to the 24. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now a second down throw for Bradford.
Sir.
The Niners get there and bring him down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. In search of something here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Bradford getting his guys ready. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Literally don't have anybody else to return this.
Here's
punt.
Ryan Quigley now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
Garoppolo to throw. Steps away to his left. Room here to run. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky Detroit.
Now Garoppolo. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Everson Griffin in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
Hurry up, here we go. Detroit. Over. All right, now, lucky 56.
To throw is Garoppolo. It's brought in by Floyd. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Fuck it.
And Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone and hope for the best.
Now Garoppolo. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
We just need yards right here, bro.
The Niners on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 17.
Here we go. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56.
to throw. Garoppolo. To the right side, complete to Taylor. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So the field goal means we're back to a one-score game, but with no timeouts left, I think this has to be an onside kick.
I like your analysis there, partner. I think you're right. You need the ball back. That's probably your only avenue.
And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And the final play here will be Bradford going down to a knee. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Minnesota, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's their very first clunker of the year as they'll fall to 12-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
shit had me tight, bro. Okay. Oh, this one? Yeah. Yeah, how about that, bro? Nobody's touching him here. Yes, ball goes there. Okay. It's right here. Let's one-on-one. I mean, bro, this is why I need a receiver, bro. Why I need the number one receiver. Because when you see man, I mean, technically I have my tight end right here. He's gonna beat the linebacker. I'm so not used to looking at the tight end though. Yeah, literally just set off because my receiver does not separate at all. I did not play underneath coverage either. That's the funny thing. I did not play underneath coverage. And then that happens. It's not a hit stick attempt. This is just 23 being dumb. Yeah. A bit insane. Step up. Takes the vertical stem all the way up and then cuts inside. That's why that works. It does. A big hit. Is what it is though. We catch use check right here and see our touchdown. Down here and score, not recover the onside. It is what it is. I only would have had 40 seconds left anyway with no timeouts. Sucks, but GG, bro.